Rustler Gymnasium on a Saturday afternoon in a very snowy part of the month of January and about to get very cold. We're expected minus 22 degrees over the next couple of days in Riverton. Welcome to Central Wyoming College Rustler Gymnasium. I'm John Gabrielson. Thanks for tuning in. It is the Casper Thunderbirds just on the brink of the top 25, coming in at 14-5 on the season. Winners of 7 in a row. They're 1-0 in the Region 9 North. They're taking on Central Wyoming College, who is at 5-14 overall, 0-1 in Region 9 play. They are 4-8 at home. Already their 13th home game this season. They have had 4 Friday, Saturday classics at home this season for first-year head coach Keith Wyatt. Good afternoon again. I'm John Gabrielson, and welcome you into the broadcast as we say goodbye to Dwight Gennari at Casper College. It is his final year as the head coach. He's been doing it for, 211 years or so, and I mean that affectionately because Dwight is a very nice guy, very class act, and he has been coaching for a long time. 438 wins at Casper alone. His overall win tally, 555 after the win on Thursday night at Northwest College. Dwight Gennari riding off into the sunset, his final year as the head coach of the Casper Thunderbirds. His replacement will be Nate Macy, who has been his assistant coach for the last 8 seasons at Casper College. This is the Porter's Mountain View Supply pregame show. Coming up, we are going to take a look at these two teams' record. We're going to take a look at the series record between these two teams, which is not pretty for Central at all, unfortunately. And we'll also take a look at the players that are the players to watch today. We'll also be keeping track of the Wyoming Cowboys and the border war against Colorado State. And I hear there's a football game with the 2-time defending Super Bowl champs in it going on this afternoon, so we'll keep you up to date on those as well. David Davis will join me on the other side of the break. This is the Porter's Mountain View Supply pregame show. PortersMVS.com. Locations in Riverton and in Casper.
Fremont Therapy Group has been a proud supporter of Wyoming athletes for over 25 years, providing highly trained clinicians to treat athletes and their families one-on-one. Locally owned by therapists, Fremont values commitment to professionalism, expertise, and community. Our services include hand therapy, orthopedic therapy, pre- and post-rehab, and aquatic therapy, and more. Set up an appointment today in Lander, Riverton, Green River, Rock Springs, Saratoga, or Rollins. FremontTherapyGroup.com.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
Hey, grab me one too.
Living well isn't just about things. It's about the things that matter. Your family, your friends, and your health. For decades, Sage West Healthcare has been committed to improving the health and care of our communities. Today, we're investing more in our communities, in our people, in advanced medical technologies, and in specialized facilities, so access to better care is close to you and the things that matter most. Sage West Healthcare. Be well, live well. That's why we're here.
Welcome to Bailey Tire and Auto Service, your local tire and auto repair specialist in Riverton and Lander. Say no to endless online tire listings and experience the convenience of local service. With unbeatable prices and top quality tires, we're here to change the game. Quality service and expert staff ensure you always get the right fit for your car. Choose local, choose Bailey Tire and Auto, where your satisfaction hits the road.
Hopefully we've taken care some audio difficulties as we get this one started this afternoon. Chilly weather on the way, but you got some players that can fill it up from Casper. One being Andy Schisler, scored 30 on Thursday night, lit it up from the three-point line, and that's, I guess, as I'm out of breath from running back to the control room and back, definitely one to watch, but it's not the only one on this Casper roster that CWC's got to be concerned with today. A lot of other talent.
Yeah, looks like it. Several others averaging double digits points per game. So it looks like they can kind of distribute the ball and going to have to play some good defense all the way around.
I want to take a look at the standings right now, and the standings are identical in the men's and the women's right now as far as how wins and losses in conference play anyway. Gillette defeated Eastern Wyoming on Tuesday of last week. Then Casper, Western, and LCCC all won on Thursday night, both men and women. And then Northwest, Eastern, and Central all with one loss. Eastern actually has two losses on their ledger as they lost to LCCC. Now Gillette and Eastern postponed for today because of road situations and there's kind of the bomb cyclone that came through Fremont County and the rest of Wyoming yesterday. So they will not play, but a game that we're going to take close stock in is Northwest and Western, who are playing at the same time this afternoon at Northwest College. So there you see what the standings look like as far as the Region 9 North women and men's basketball are concerned.
Well, you know, it's nice to be home right now and just maybe hopefully get things going to put yourself in a position to compete for Region 9 the rest of the season.
Right, and this is the 13th home game of the women already, and today will be the 6th home game for the men this basketball season. Not pretty. It is the 49th meeting between these two, and Casper leads it 44-4.
I would have never have guessed that.
It is, unfortunately, that lopsided. They have won 24 of the last 25, and they have won 21 straight as Dwight Ganeri and the Casper Thunderbirds against the CWC women.
Isn't that crazy?
It is. It's unbelievable. I mean, Snow and CSI and Salt Lake have similar type, but we just don't play them as many times as we have played Casper. But Casper in the 49th meeting has won 44 of the previous 48, and that is, that speaks to, I guess, the legacy of Dwight Ganeri, who's retiring at the end of this season.
That's exactly right, and just the fact that he's been there and he's been stable and consistent, and that's what builds a program. That you don't see that very often in junior college.
We'll come back, take a look at the players to watch, and give you some starting lineups. This is the Porter's Mountain View Supply pregame show. This is Rustler Basketball from Rustler Media.
Porter's Mountain View Supply, your local experts in fire and water. We got everything you need for new installs to accessories, and don't forget our great selection of stoves, grills, and spas. We've been serving Wyoming for over 40 years, so you know you can trust us for quality products and expert service. Visit portersmbs.com or stop by our Riverton or Casper locations today. Porter's Mountain View Supply, located on 750 East Sunset Drive in Riverton.
Welcome to Fremont Chevrolet GMC Riverton, where we exceed your expectations and deliver the best service possible. Located on Federal in Riverton, we're here to make local car shopping fun again. Explore our wide selection of new and used Chevrolet and GMC vehicles. As truck and trailering experts, we offer a variety of options tailored to your needs. Experience exceptional customer service and competitive prices. Visit our website at FremontChevyGMCRiverton.com to find your next vehicle today.
Is central for making dreams come true.
Central to empowerment.
Central to the future of higher education in America.
Central to football.
Central to my heritage.
Central to healthcare.
Central to humility.
Central to the trades.
Central to ranching.
Central to performance.
Central to agriculture.
Central to athletics.
Central to Wyoming.
I'm Staff Sergeant Amanda Fry. I'm a public affairs specialist for the Wyoming Army National Guard. One of the reasons I joined is because the Army National Guard offers a lot of benefits for education, just all sorts of stuff. So I joined for a lot of the benefits, but it really has become an important part of my life. It's a source of pride for me. I love serving my state and my country, and I love the job that I have here. I get to go meet new people, meet new soldiers, learn their stories, and help tell their story.
I am the Cowboy Guard.
Don't leave your future up in the air. Always wear a seatbelt and reduce your risk of death of serious injury in a crash by almost 50%. Buckle up, Wyoming.
Back to Rustler Gymnasium, and sounded like we were still overmodulated in that break there, so we'll continue to effort that here as we get going on the pregame show here today, and turn that down just a little bit more perhaps, and hopefully we can get that isolated and straightened out. But let's take a look at the starting lineups for today's game real quick, and we'll start with the Casper College Thunderbird. Dwight Gennari, his 17th season at Casper, his 43rd year coaching overall, 438 wins at Casper, 555 wins overall in that decorated career. Coaches of the year many times, sending a lot of players on to the next level. It would take too long to tell you how many he's sent on, and just what a decorated career for Dwight Gennari.
That's a lot of games, you know, and props to him for just contributing so much to Casper College over all these years.
Nate Macy's official. He will take over as the head coach next year after 8 years as an assistant. Casper will start like this, wearing number 1, a 5'9" sophomore of Kersey, Colorado, averaging 19 points a game, 11th in the country in that stat, 38% from three-point line, 7 rebounds a game, 3 assists, 73% free throws. She scored 30 points with 8 rebounds against Northwest on Thursday night. The number 1 scorer in Region 9 North, wearing number 1, is Andy Schisler. Wearing number 2, a 5'6" sophomore, is Sioa San Francisco. She averages 6 points and 4 boards per ball game. Scored 11 off the bench the other night for this team for Northwest College, and may or may not be a starter depending on Marina Concepcion. 11 is a 5'6" sophomore, Arancha Concepcion. She averages 3 points, 3 rebounds per ball game, has started half the games, including the last 7 for the Thunderbirds. Adama Bajikoli, a 5'10" sophomore, wears number 22 and averages 11 points, 46% from the line with 8 rebounds, 2 assists, and has signed with Florida International, by the way, has Adama Bajikoli. Andy Schisler, by the way, has signed at North Texas already. And then Luna Ueda, she averages 13 points a game. She is out of Japan. Bajikoli out of Barcelona. Concepcion out of Spain. San Francisco out of Spain. Schisler out of Kersey, Colorado out there. Ueda averages 13 a game. She had a good game against the Northwest as well, as she hit 5 threes. Both she and Schisler scored 10 points in the fourth quarter of that ball game as they outscored Northwest 31-12 in the fourth quarter to blow open a 10-point game at that point. Schisler, San Francisco, Concepcion, Bajikoli, and Ueda, the 5 that will start for the Thunderbirds in their road gray uniforms. For Central Wyoming College, it's up in the air a little bit, as also was whether or not Tal Ballin is going to play. I said, what's the quarter restriction today? She was limited to about 5 minutes a quarter on Thursday. She says, I'm full green light tonight. So Tal Ballin, a 5'6" sophomore from Provo, Utah, averaging 16 points a game, even in her limited time, scored 13 with 3 rebounds on Thursday night. Tal Ballin out of Provo, the sophomore. Wearing number 4, a 5'7" sophomore out of Blackfoot, Idaho, averaging 13 points per ball game, is 4th in Region 9 in assists. That is SB Vergara. She scored 7 on Thursday. Also starting tonight will be number 24, Laura Ring. Call her Lou. She is a 6'1" freshman from Dunedin, New Zealand. She only played in 6 games, missed 12. Her first game back was Thursday. How about the 16.7 rebound performance and a couple of threes for Lou Ring? And number 20, she's wearing number 24. Number 42 is a 6'3 freshman from New Zealand, averaging 7 points, 8 rebounds per ball game. An animal science major, and she scored 3 points with 6 rebounds on Thursday as Sophie Wilkinson. And then it's going to be either Marin Baker or Katie Walker getting the other start today. Marin Baker, a sophomore, averaging 5 points a game out of Du Bois, Wyoming. Katie Walker averaging 10 points, 4 rebounds per ball game out of Orem, Utah. So those will be your starters, and we'll get you the game after we conclude the Porter's Mountain View Supply pregame show after this timeout. This is Rustler Media.
Experience the thrill of big wins at Wind River Hotel and Casino. From Vegas-style slots to the ultimate table games, Wind River Casino and Hotel is the best place to play and stay for the perfect weekend getaway. Relax and unwind in the Wind River Hotel and delight your taste buds in the Red Willow Restaurant. Play, stay, and win at Wind River Hotel and Casino, Wyoming's premier entertainment experience.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
At Central Wyoming College, discover your path to success. From ag and equine, nursing, business and entrepreneurship, culinary, software development, automotive and welding, cosmetology, to outdoor leadership, agriculture, law enforcement, tribal leadership, CWC has you covered, offering hands-on learning and career-focused programs. Change your future at Central Wyoming College. It's central to your dreams coming true.
No antenna, cable, or satellite connection? No problem. You can now stream Wyoming PBS live at wyomingpbs.org/streaming. Or using the free PBS app on your favorite streaming device. The Wyoming PBS live stream is available on Apple TV, Android TV, Fire TV, Roku, and on many smart TVs. Wyoming PBS, now streaming live.
Myers Gambles is your one-stop shop for furniture, mattresses, and appliances in Lander, Wyoming. We have an unbeatable selection of furniture for your living room, bedroom, and dining room. Plus, we have the latest trends in home furnishings. Our mattresses are comfortable and affordable, and our appliances are built to last. Whether you're looking for a new TV, sofa, or refrigerator, we have the perfect finish, style, and function for your home. Visit us at 420 Main Street in Lander, or check out our website, landergambles.com.
Welcome back to Rustler Gymnasium. We're going to send it downstairs to our athletic director and PA announcer, Steve Barlow. We'll get a national anthem and the starting lineups coming here in just a minute. Keith Wyatt, by the way, in his first season as the head coach of the CWC Rustlers, talking with Sophie Wilkinson at the end of the warm-ups of this ball game as we are getting ready to get things started. Devin Davis with me. I'm John Gabrielson. Thanks for being a part of it on Rustler Athletics and the CWC YouTube page. And like I said, we'll keep you up to date on the Wyoming Cowboys, and let's send it downstairs to Steve Barlow.
For today's game, before we announce starters, please rise for the national anthem. Before we announce the starters, I just want to remind everyone to please be respectful of these young ladies, coaches, and officials with all your actions and your language. Please cheer for your favorite team and not against the other. Thank you. All right, now let's meet the starters. First for Casper, a 5'9" sophomore, number 1, Andy Schischler. A 5'6" sophomore, number 2, Sioa San Francisco. A 5'10" sophomore, number 22, Adama Bajikoli. A 5'5" freshman, number 23, Luna Weda. And a 6'1" freshman, number 24, Kenga Zamzed. The Mustang, coached by head coach Dwight Gennari. He's assisted by Nate Macy. The T-Birds, sorry. All right. Now let's meet your rustlers. First, from Provo, Utah, 5'6" sophomore, number 1, Natalia Ballin. Blackfoot, Idaho, a 5'7" sophomore, number 4, Espi Vergara. From New Boys, Wyoming, 5'7" sophomore, number 10, Marin Baker. From New Zealand, 6'1" freshman, number 24, Laura Ring. And from New Zealand, 6'3" freshman, number 42, Sophie Wilkinson. The wrestlers coached by head coach Keith Wyatt. Good luck, ladies.
Well, so already one change and one question answered. The change, Kenga Zamzed out of Hungary will get the start, wearing number 24, a 6'1" freshman for Coach Dwight Gennari, and Marin Baker was the other starter for Central Wyoming College. Instead of Katie Walker today, Marin Baker will get the start as Tal Ballin back in the lineup. Did not start last week. Turned her ankle on Tuesday, was questionable for any minutes at all this weekend, and ended up playing around 20 on Thursday night. And now is full bore, possibly, to see how long she goes. Averages 34 minutes a game, does her. And Vergara, as Casper will have first look at it. Central playing zone. Bajikoli, 15, comes off. Wilkinson, the rebound. And Casper empty on their first possession. Central in their home whites. Right to left as we look at Rustler Jim. Orange numbers, black trim. Wilkinson with her back to the basket. Ring hit 2 threes the other night. Can't get that one to drop. And each team with a miss on their end, and we'll go to the other side now. Schischler for 3. That one's off the mark, but Bajikoli goes out and gets the early rebound. Central, I think a nice move by Sophie to steal that away. Central wasn't in the offensive set long enough to see what Casper was in. I think they're in a man. They are in a man-to-man on this end of the floor down here. Casper in road grays, black Casper written across the front over red numbers. Ballin, right side 15, is going to miss, and Schischler will get the rebound.
Both teams a little bit like it is outside right now, cold, right?
And hopefully not like the weather forecasting, going to get really cold here pretty soon. Weda for 3, picking up where she left off the other night. She had 5 threes, scored 10 points in the fourth quarter, did Weda against Northwest in a 32-point fourth quarter. Answer the other side, snapping the nylon is Espi Vergara, ties the game at 3 apiece early.
Keeping this close from the get-go is important for the Rustlers if they want to pick up this win.
Yeah, they are the decided underdog for sure in this one, and need to have a little luck go your way. Ring playing defense, getting free in the paint. Shot is no good from San Francisco. And in the early going, right now the Thunderbirds 1 of 4, Central 1 of 3. Each have hit a 3-pointer. Ball and back to Vergara. Another triple. Skims off the iron and picked up by Sean Ennis of our marketing department. Actually, he just let it go. Not getting paid to do this. He lets it go. So Central, both teams right now 1 of 4 from the field and 1 of 3 from the arc. Central 1 of 2 from the arc. The Thunderbirds. 44-4 in the 48-game series between these two. It's been all Casper. Schischler on the way. Her second triple is no good. 0 for 2 from the arc now. Out of Kersey, Colorado, her older sister went and ended up playing at Pueblo for a year. 2 very good athletes down there for that neck of the woods as Weda gets a steal. Kersey, Colorado, in the northeast corner of the state. Badgie Coley, 15, misses. Wilkinson's going to tap it out of bounds. Ooh. They'll say it went off of Zomzed, and they'll give the basketball to Central. I thought that came off Sophie.
Yep, I agree with you there.
Border War about to tip off in Laramie. That's what it looks like in Laramie right now as they get that ball game started at the AA. The Cowboys and the Rams. Rams 5-point favorites today.
Weather probably doesn't help for the attendance. It doesn't look like there's a lot of people there.
I have been surprised at how few they've had anyway, with Sundance Wicks at the helm. Baker, no good. Badgie Coley, yeah, they've not been fans in the seats this season anyway, let alone as Wade's 3 is an air ball, and Schisler can't save it in bounds, and out of bounds it goes.
Man, it used to be the biggest part of the week being able to go to a Wyoming Cowboy basketball game. You know, as far as students go around the state.
Well, and that was the other thing. I don't think the students are back as of yet. They come back Monday, as Central Wyoming College does on Monday as well. We're tied at 3. Played almost 4 minutes of basketball. Ring. Back door. Stolen away by Wada. Her second steal. Schisler down low. Turn and a basket good by Zomzed. That was good defense by Ring, just better offense by Zomzed.
That's exactly right. Lou, I thought Lou played her really tough on that, but just a nice turnaround layup.
4 minutes gone by. Lob down low, Ring, and oh wow, pushed out of there by Badgie Coley. Nothing called. Coach Keith Wyatt with his arms outspread as if to say, how come no foul there? Wada. Back up top, Schisler. Again, she'll go play at North Texas in her future, and Badgie Coley knocks down a double.
Drains that from...
Was that a 3 or a 2? They're going to say 3. The near side official that should have made that call was not looking at the play, but they do give her a 3.
It did look like a 3 to me.
I imagine we're probably going to go maybe to the video screen and take a look at this. On a stop and play. Ring with 7 on the shot clock is going to be fouled by Schisler.
You know, you'd have to say if we do have one advantage, it's between Lou and Sophie. A little advantage size-wise down in the paint.
They're going to put Ring to the line. And after this free throw that is good, we're going to go watch and see where that 3 is here on the replay. Oh, yeah, she is well behind the line.
I thought she was almost beyond the men's.
So that was a 3 as Ring makes both. Cuts the lead to 8-5. Again, the near side official was getting an earful from Coach Wyatt. Yeah. Did not indicate one way or the other, but the other officials had it. Oh, wow. Zomzed gets open, wide open. Not sure how they missed her switch down below, I think, and Wilkinson couldn't get there quick enough. And we'll see Tiff Trevort check into the lineup for Central on the next dead ball. Media timeout coming your way on the next dead ball as it's 10-5 Casper. Got Central doubled up as Central throws it away as it goes over the head of Vergara. And out of bounds. We'll take the first media timeout at the 4:40 mark. It's Casper 10 at Central 5. We'll be back after this timeout. This is Rustler Basketball on Rustler Media.
Central to athletics.
Central for making dreams come true.
So you're a Rustler fan, but you can't make it to campus. Hey, no worries. Show your CWC pride wherever you are with gear from the Central Wyoming College bookstore at cwcbookstore.com. From hoodies to hats, sports-specific and parents, the bookstore has everything you need to rep the Rustlers in style. Head over to cwcbookstore.com, your one-stop shop for official CWC fan apparel. cwcbookstore.com. Gear up, cheer on the Rustlers no matter where you call home.
We're going to be back to Rustler Gymnasium. Up north right now, they're nearing the media timeout. Western Wyoming has an 8-6 lead on the Northwest Trappers at home as we get ready for the second half of the first quarter from Rustler Gym. Big thanks to Noah Marshall. He is our camera person today as Zomzed gets free on a little drive and dish, and Zomzed off the bench while getting the start tonight has her 4th point of the contest. Kick, reset. 7 returning players, 2 starters in Schisler and Badgie Coley for Dwight Gennari, standing behind his team's bench as Central throws it away. Coach Wyatt asking the question, what are we doing as Schisler is going to go to the line? And that is not the way underdog beats the favorite, by those unforced errors right there.
You know, if you look down the team stats, the one glaring difference is in turnovers. And with CWC averaging 20 a game and Casper with only 12.
Tervort in, Spanish Fork, Utah sophomore, averaging 4 points a game. Missed the first 7 with an injury as Schisler hits the first. Also, Laura Liberal checking in, freshman from Spain, 3 points per ball game. Had 9 points for a season high at Snow. Both free throws, Schisler good, 14 fives. Quick 4-0 run out of the media timeout for Casper. And a ball knocked away by Schisler. Again, Badgie Coley signing with Florida International. North Texas will be Andy Schisler's home next. Vergara hit the 3 early and bouncing around at the 3-point line. Finds Ring in some trouble, gives it back to Liberal, who wants to reset the offense. Shot clock down to 7. Liberal, right side, glass, missed the rim though. Badgie Coley on the run for Casper. Schisler, first triple of the game. No, still 0 for 3 right now. Badgie Coley is going to be fouled by Tervort underneath, and that's another thing. When you shoot long shots, you get long rebounds, and that one goes to Casper, and that's another situation where Central's got to have those type of balls if they want to stay in this. Katie Walker out of Orem, Utah, 5'9" sophomore checking in. She had her high game as a Rustler with 25 against Otero before the break, going 4 of 8 from the 3-point line as Badgie Coley misses the first free throw. The team is 61% free throw shooters. She's a 46% free throw shooter, and she misses both. Ring outruns Schisler for the board. 3:30 left to play in the first quarter. Again, appreciate you watching on RustlerAthletics.com. That shot is good.
A little mid-range jumper that time by Espy.
She has 5 of the 7 on the board for Central. Back to the basket. Zomzed turns around. Espy's going to knock it out of bounds. And we'll get a substitution as Arancha Concepcion checks in. She's out of Spain. Has started half the games and was listed as a probable starter in the questionnaire I sent Coach Gennari. And obviously, things change between now and then as Schisler's going to go 0 for 4. I think that one got partially blocked. She was on fire Thursday night. Vergara trying to be on fire here, can't. Concepcion, the rebound. Schisler was 8 of 13 from 3-point land. So she can still do that today. She's missed her first 5. She's got to go 8 of 8 if she wants to replicate that effort. Wada might have traveled with it. Schisler misses the shot underneath. Ring ends up with a basketball. Numbers for a brief minute. Finds Lauda. Liberal throws it off the bottom of the padding of the basket.
It's a little deep underneath the glass that time.
That's a little out of the office for Central. They're not like the 94-foot fast break team. Badgie Coley with a nice move on Walker.
Yeah, I don't think this fast pace plays into the hands of the Lady Rustlers.
Well, and you're going to see 2 very contrasting styles in the men's game. A team that wants to shoot 99 points a game in Casper, and a team that goes 57 points a game in the men of CWC. Is Central going to get a foul out of Luna Wada? That is her first. And just the second team foul against the Thunderbirds. Baker back in for Liberal. San Francisco back in for Casper. Schisler going to get her first breather of the game. Ring for three. Nope. San Francisco the rebound. Lou hit 2 threes the other night.
She's close, off the front of the rim on both of her shots.
Marina Concepcion bumped to the baseline and throws it away.
She got caught in no man's land.
And then Baker gets double teamed. She'll go to the ground, and a foul is going to be called on Concepcion. Interesting, in a loose ball situation that you see the foul called, and Coach Gennari asking that exact question right there. The North will host the men's Region 9 this year. The South will host the women's Region 9 tournament. Double team. They had a good mismatch there as Tervort misses badly on the three as it goes over the rim. Ring had a pretty good mismatch on her defender who wanted some help down there, and they end up throwing it back out as Wilkinson will make her way to the check-in stand for the Rustlers. Wade, a nice move after 2 steps with a left hand. She made up a lot of ground without dribbling the basketball with 2 great big steps. That was beautiful. 18-7, Casper by 11.
And at 5'5", you have to have some long steps.
Yeah, exactly. Baker, Tervort, Walker connects. Katie Walker's first basket of the game, a triple. 18-10.
A little better ball movement that time by the Rustlers.
Yeah, great extra pass. Maggie Coley battles the dribble. Drive, layup, good. Concepcion. Sisters on the team, Marina and Arancha. Both out of Spain. Sisters on this basketball team. It's pretty nice when you can recruit in the same household overseas.
Especially from Spain, right?
Yeah, exactly. 8 seconds left. Ring with 5 down the lane is going to have it just ripped away in a tie-up. It's going to give the ball to Central with, no, it's going to give it to Casper with 2.5. So that kind of almost gives Central the basketball to start the second period.
Yep.
Was with a free possession, although they didn't get anything out of this possession. Ring is going to check out of the game. And it should be Central ball as Casper got the opening tap. So maybe doesn't help out the Wyoming, the Central situation. Now they'll have 2.5 left after the tie-up. They had to make that correction. Get it back to Vergara on the inbound, and she'll make it. How about that? They make it pay.
That was great play to get that shot off just with 2.5 seconds left.
Excellent end to the first quarter for Central. Vergara has 8 points, 20-13. Casper out in front. We'll be back after this.
Well, that sounds like a good idea.
That's extremely exciting.
Absolutely fascinating.
There's something you're doing that's magic.
Hey y'all, my name is Denali Klein. I'm a corporal in the Wyoming Army National Guard. I am a 42 Alpha, which is a human resource specialist. I help soldiers in the Guard be administratively correct. I serve in the Wyoming Army National Guard because I wanted to take full advantage of my benefits, and it is a privilege to serve my community. I am the Cowboy Guard.
Speaking of the Cowboys, they are up, down right now, 16-13, 11:30 left to play in the first half. Down in Laramie, Cowboys trailing by 3. Casper leading Central by 7 as we go to the second quarter. Schisler back into the game, gave up her dribble, wraparound pass underneath, get it back out to Andy, penetrates, her shot is going to go short and taken away by Katie Walker. Schisler right now 0 for 6 from the field early on. The 11th leading scorer in the country. And yet Central still down by 7 right now. As I said, there's other people on this team for Casper. Baker might have double dribbled. She'll go baseline. Tervort. Tiff trying to get it to Wilkinson. Trips over the official in the corner. Yikes. Hopefully she didn't twist an ankle or something as she tripped on the official. First quarter shooting. Central 4 of 13, 31%, 3 of 9 from the arc. On the other side, Casper 8 of 18, a little over 42%, 2 of 7 from the arc, 2 of 4 from the free throw line. And a Central foul is going to be whistled on Tiffany Tervort, her second. Wada takes the inbound. Schisler firing another 3. That one's good.
She finally buried one.
Yeah, puts her. And you knew she wasn't going to stay down long, as she's now 1 for 7 from the field today. 10-point Thunderbird advantage. And a steal. Driving in a layup. Concepcion. Central with their 8th turnover of the contest, and it's 10 points off of those 8 turnovers.
That's what I was going to just ask you.
Yeah. Ends up being a 12-point lead with 10 points coming off of turnovers. Walker's second triple, not going to happen. Schisler grabs the rebound and will walk it across the timeline. That lost the, they're going to call a travel violation on Schisler, who had got kind of in the middle of a triple team. Third turnover of the game on Casper. Central, though, yet to score a point off of those turnovers. Hassana Amadou out of Barcelona, a 5'8 freshman, checks into the ball game for Casper. Also, Tal Ballin back in for Central, along with Vergara, Tervort, Walker, and Wilkinson, as Ring taking a breath. Third 3, perhaps. Not going to happen for Vergara. She's 2 for 5 from the arc, 3 of 6 from the field. Schisler pulls it back out. She'll fire a 3 and off the mark.
She's definitely not afraid to shoot the 3.
Well, and she shouldn't be, because she's a very good shooter and a great scorer. So shooter's going to shoot, they say, right?
And keep shooting.
Yeah, exactly. Wilkinson gets the rebound on that and is going to be knocked to the floor. The initial indication was the other way, but they're going to give it to Arancha Concepcion on the foul. She's in disbelief, and Wilkinson kind of holding her hand a little bit. Concepcion not 100% out of that collision either. Tal Ballin nursing an ankle injury from Tuesday. Back out on the court for Central. Vergara to Walker. Now double team Wilkinson into the corner. Tervort moves around her person and gets blocked by Concepcion and taken away by Arancha. Good defense. Number 11 on that exchange. She'll get it at the top. Concepcion now playing catch with her sister. Baseline shot over the rim. 3 minutes gone by, second period on the Fremont Chevy scoreboard. And Tal threw it to where Katie was and not where she was going, and it's picked off by Schisler.
Yeah, Katie cut to the basket.
Another turnover on Central. 9 of those already in the first half of play. We still have almost 7 minutes left in it. Schisler with a great pass. It's just Concepcion was not ready for it. And after a little bit of volleyball action, it comes out to the Rustlers.
Another turnover, another steal that time.
Concepcion lay it off glass and in. Western leading Northwest 16-11 as they head to the second period of that ball game. Seem to be well behind this game as they just start the second period up in Powell. Casper shooting 46% from the floor. Just 3 of 9. 3 seconds, ball in as the shot clock was going down, and Schisler ends up with a rebound tapped into her hands. Schisler scored 33 against Snow College earlier this season. Scored 30 in another game. Scored 30 Thursday night against Northwest. Good defense by Tiff Trevort. Wilkinson comes in and gets the rebound on Schisler. Andy's struggling today, though. 1 of 9 now from the field.
Yeah. You can see she's kind of getting a little bit frustrated and probably forcing some shots.
Walker. Back up top. They get a media timeout here shortly. Walker thought about a 3, does not. Vergara steps into a 3. Wilkinson is going to be called over the back on the rebound. Espy's firing the 3s today. She's 2 of 6 now with that miss. And we're going to see Barajas Ruiz from Spain check in, and they're going to get a media timeout in the meantime as well. 4:54 left to play first half. It's Casper 27 at Central 13.
Central Wyoming College is thrilled to announce our new Associate of Science degree in Software Development. In a world where technology is constantly evolving, there is a growing demand for skilled software developers who can create solutions to everyday problems. Whether it's improving healthcare systems, enhancing cybersecurity, or developing innovative apps, this program is designed to take you from basic computer skills to a highly sought-after software development profession. With hands-on learning, expert instructors, and a curriculum tailored to the current job market, you'll learn to design, develop, test, and maintain software in a collaborative environment. Imagine creating software that makes a difference. At Central Wyoming College, you'll gain the skills needed to transform your passion for technology into a rewarding career. Enroll today and take the first step toward a brighter future. More information on the Associate of Science degree in Software Development can be found at cwc.edu.
4:54 remains first half, 27-13. Casper out in front. Casper just on the outside of the top 25. They and Western Nebraska, and an offensive foul going to be whistled against Amadou, and that'll be a turnover on Casper. Casper beat 22nd ranked Western Nebraska 74-71 last week, thus dropping Western out of the rankings. Both teams just outside of the top 25. Salt Lake's ranked 19th, CSI is 13th. Hutchinson, Kansas, the number 1 ranked team in women's basketball. Walker from the corner, and Concepcion on the run with a rebound. Central gets back with numbers. Concepcion throws it away. Central will get it back. Casper averages 72 a game. And they scored 84 Thursday in an 84-55 win over Northwest. That game was a 10-point game going into the fourth. And Casper outscored them 31-12 in the fourth quarter.
That's a lot of points.
Schisler went with 10 points. She and Wada both had 10 points in the fourth quarter of that ball game. 12 of 17 shooting in the fourth quarter to put that game away as Lou Ring connects for Central.
She has a pretty shot. A couple of baskets, that three-pointer.
Yeah, it's huge having her back, and now going to get her back into game shape after being out for 12 games. They'll throw it behind Adama, but they're going to call a kick on Ring and put the shot clock back to 20. Wada will trigger it inbounds. 3:47 left to play first half on the Fremont Chevy scoreboard. Buckle up for Life Wyoming halftime show coming up. Give you some stats. Also, talk with our new men's head soccer coach coming up, as there's a spin by Barajas Ruiz that doesn't go down and taken away by Vergara, and she just bumps into Concepcion, walks right out of bounds looking for a call. Referee makes a call, but it's Casper basketball is the call he makes. Concepcion knifes through a couple of rustlers.
Holy cow.
Yeah, it was. Ring ends up with it and then travels with it. She wants a foul. Coach Wyatt wants a foul. And instead the travel is going to be another turnover on Central. That brings their tally to 12 in that area, with 14 points off of turnovers for the Thunderbirds.
half of their points. I mean, that's a lot to just give to your opponent.
Well, and give some credit to the Casper defense in turning Central over as well. Concepcion misses. Vergara clears the rebound. Ballin will bring it across the timeline. Back to SB, wide open inside the three-point line, and knocks it down. SB now with 10.
We can get this down below double digits at halftime. That'd be a big accomplishment, I think.
Partially blocked, tapped out of bounds, stays Casper. That ball didn't hit the rim, so it does not reset the shot clock. It'll stay at 11. Bagicoli will check in for Amadou. Barcelona for Barcelona. Ten to shoot now. Bagicoli into the lane. That one still did not hit the rim. Doesn't matter anyways. It's now going to go to Central. Bagicoli questioning the call of the officials. 2:24 remaining first half. We'll recap some first half stats and also talk with our men's head soccer coach. Had been a soccer coach regardless of gender prior to this year, as Bagicoli and Wilkinson go to the floor. Bagicoli ended up with it, but they'll call him for a travel. And Central will get the basketball. Now, shot clock goes back to 30, as it was a change of possession in order to travel with the basketball, as Walker misses the three. Central has shot a lot of threes. Casper's defense making him shoot outside. Three of 15 right now from the arc. Ring fouled by Bagicoli. She's frustrated. It's only the third team foul on Casper.
Lou turned around and wanted to get a shot off and kind of looked like she was tied up, but fortunately they'll call the foul on that one. Oh, nice steal that time.
Thrown into the backcourt. Bagicoli, great athletic move to go get that one. Wilkinson bats it away. Is that one kind of a hot potato and ends up going out of bounds?
They couldn't get the handle on that ball. Kind of bounced around there a couple of times.
Under 2 minutes to play in the first half. Kansas City and Houston have kicked off as Bagicoli takes the inbound and puts it in. 7 points for Adama Bagicoli. Back to a 12-point Casper advantage. Tal off glass. Good. Nice runner, Tal Ballin. That is her first basket of the contest. Getting the start today, back in the starting lineup. Triple on the other side. No good. Walker has the ball knocked out of her hands by Concepcion, and it will go Central ball with under 90 seconds to play in the half. .80 seconds remain. Oh, no. The Ring left the area on that one when Vergara went to go back to her. Ring steps back on the three-point line, misses it off to the left.
Everybody kind of collapsed off of her, and she took the shot.
Minute left to play. Wada. She's got a nice little drive. And that one batted around. Vergara knocks it into the hands of Wilkinson. Walker running all the way to the baseline, finds ball, and it got partially tipped. She'll gather it. Shot does not go down from three. Bagicoli and Casper back on the run. Bagicoli shot goes out, picked up by Barajas Ruiz. That doesn't go in, and Vergara with a rebound and a jump ball they'll call. Central will get it. Shot clock
Bagicoli just kind of jumped in there at the last second, didn't she?
That's a smart heads-up move as she gets the arrow to flip, so Casper will start the second half with it, perhaps. Central shot clock not a factor with 27 seconds left to play on the Fremont Chevy scoreboard. Casper has not played well right now, I'll say that. They have not played Casper basketball, and Central is within 10 of them right now at the intermission almost, with a chance possibly for more. 10 seconds to shoot. And Central has taken advantage of that Casper team not playing real great as Wilkinson battles for the rebound, gets pushed in the back with 0.7 seconds left to play. Central, as you had said, Devin, maybe going to make this a single-digit game at the break.
And that's kind of a victory in itself.
Yeah, exactly. The Casper team averages 72 a game right now with 29. And the second quarter has been, as like you said, cold as it is outside, 9-6 in the second quarter, scoring in favor of Casper. Wilkinson cannot hit the first free throw. Central 2 of 3 now from the free throw line in the first half.
Oh, darn it.
Can't get either one. And that's how the first half will come to an end. Quiet gymnasium, even though the home team's within striking distance of a team that has had their number to the tune of 44-4 in the last 48 beatings. It's Casper 29. It is Central 19. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll give you first half stats. We'll also talk with our men's head soccer coach. We'll do that after this timeout. This is Rustler Basketball from Rustler Media.
Porter's Mountain View Supply, your local experts in fire and water. We got everything you need for new installs to accessories, and don't forget our great selection of stoves, grills, and spas. We've been serving Wyoming for over 40 years, so you know you can trust us for quality products and expert service. Visit portersmbs.com or stop by our Riverton or Casper locations today. Porter's Mountain View Supply, located on 750 East Sunset Drive in Riverton.
Welcome to Fremont Chevrolet GMC Riverton, where we exceed your expectations and deliver the best service possible. Located on Federal in Riverton, we're here to make local car shopping fun again. Explore our wide selection of new and used Chevrolet and GMC vehicles. As truck and trailering experts, we offer a variety of options tailored to your needs. Experience exceptional customer service and competitive prices. Visit our website at FremontChevyGMCRiverton.com to find your next vehicle today.
Is Central for making dreams come true.
Central to empowerment.
Central to the future of higher education in America.
Central to football.
Central to my heritage.
Central to healthcare.
Central to humility.
Central to the trades.
Central to ranching. Central to performance.
Central to agriculture.
Central to athletics.
Central to Wyoming.
I'm Staff Sergeant Amanda Fry. I'm a public affairs specialist for the Wyoming Army National Guard. One of the reasons I joined is because the Army National Guard offers a lot of benefits for education, just all sorts of stuff. So I joined for a lot of the benefits, but it really has become an important part of my life. It's a source of pride for me. I love serving my state and my country, and I love the job that I have here. I get to go meet new people, meet new soldiers, learn their stories, and help tell their story.
I am the Cowboy Guard.
Don't leave your future up in the air. Always wear a seatbelt and reduce your risk of death of serious injury in a crash by almost 50%. Buckle up, Wyoming.
Welcome back to Rustler Gymnasium as we're going to, looking in at Northwest College. They're at half, Western leading 33-28 in that ball game as we welcome you back to Central Wyoming College. 29-19, Casper out in front of this one. We're going to take a look at some quick first half statistics in this one. Casper led 20-13 at the end of one quarter of play, then would outscore Central 9-6 in the second and enjoy a 10-point lead. Neither team shooting real well right now. Casper started off well, but have cooled off. 12 of 34 from the field, 35%. 3 of 10 from the arc. Team that normally shoots 30% from the arc. Well, right at it. So 2 of 4 from the free throw line. Central, 7 of 26. They've got 8 less shots than the visitors, 27%, and they have shot a lot of three-pointers. 26 shots, 16 of them have been 3 attempts as they come in at 3 of 16, 18%, and they have hit 2 of 4 free throws in this contest as well. Leading the way in scoring right now, Bajikoli has 7. Zomsed off the bench. She got the start today. I keep saying off the bench, but she started today. She's got 7. Didn't play a lot in the second quarter, though. Did Kenga Zomzed. 4 points for Marina Concepcion. Andy Schisler has 4 points, in which she has a 3. She's only 1 for 9 from the field, 1 of 6 from the arc, and 1 of 2 from the free throw line for her 4 points. 2 points for Concepcion, 5 points for Luna Weda. Those came early in the ball game. SB Vergara, she's got 10 of the Rustlers, 19 points at the moment. Right now, Lou Ring has 4, Katie Walker has 3, and again, Central right now shooting 27% with 13 turnovers, 6 turnovers for Casper College, and that's where we sit at the moment right now at 29-19. One real quick, let me go back and look at this here real quickly, and if I can get this to pull up. Casper with 16 points off of the Central turnovers. Casper's bench has scored 6. Central's bench has scored 3. Lead has not changed hands but one time in this game. Casper, neither team scored in the last minute 40 of the game. Biggest lead of the game was 14 by Casper at one point. Another quick timeout. When we come back, we'll talk with Marcus Horwood. He's our head men's soccer coach at Central. We'll do that right after this.
Experience the thrill of big wins at Wind River Hotel and Casino. From Vegas-style slots to the ultimate table games, Wind River Casino and Hotel is the best place to play and stay for the perfect weekend getaway. Relax and unwind in the Wind River Hotel and delight your taste buds in the Red Willow Restaurant. Play, stay, and win at Wind River Hotel and Casino, Wyoming's premier entertainment experience.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
At Central Wyoming College, discover your path to success. From ag and equine, nursing, business and entrepreneurship, culinary, software development, automotive and welding, cosmetology, to outdoor leadership, agriculture, law enforcement, tribal leadership, CWC has you covered, offering hands-on learning and career-focused programs. Change your future at Central Wyoming College. It's central to your dreams coming true.
No antenna, cable, or satellite connection? No problem. You can now stream Wyoming PBS live at wyomingpbs.org/streaming. Or using the free PBS app on your favorite streaming device. The Wyoming PBS live stream is available on Apple TV, Android TV, Fire TV, Roku, and on many smart TVs. Wyoming PBS, now streaming live.
Myers Gambles is your one-stop shop for furniture, mattresses, and appliances in Lander, Wyoming. We have an unbeatable selection of furniture for your living room, bedroom, and dining room. Plus, we have the latest trends in home furnishings. Our mattresses are comfortable and affordable, and our appliances are built to last. Whether you're looking for a new TV, sofa, or refrigerator, we have the perfect finish, style, and function for your home. Visit us at 420 Main Street in Lander, or check out our website, landergambles.com.
Welcome back to Rustler Gymnasium as we talk with Marcus Horwood. He is our men's head soccer coach, and we were talking about Ben Nelson being all of 23. You're the elder statesman at 26, I understand.
Yeah.
But welcome. How was your first few days in Riverton, Wyoming?
Yeah, it's been good. 12, 13-hour drive on Monday, so that was fun.
It's nice we can get to 22 below for you coming up this weekend, too.
Right? Yeah.
Really baptize you quickly on the weather.
True Wyoming welcome right there.
Congratulations on being named the head soccer coach at Central. That has been one coach for both genders the last 6 years, and now they've split it. Ben Nelson will coach the women. You will coach the men. And when I interviewed you last Tuesday, you had talked about, your whole motto is win, as it should be, obviously. And it's going to take some change of culture, change of things, and you got to hit the ground running.
Yeah, I think when you look at the program that's been here, the last 5-6 years, I think that's the primary word. I think change is what's going on. For the first time, there's now 2 separate head coaches. So that's obviously a change for the college, for the community and everything. But there's a lot of change that's about to go on, especially on the men's side. Like you say, culture, attitude, application, to get us to where we want to be and where a program that's as supported and deserves to be like the Central Wyoming program should be.
It's Saturday, and I walked past your office, and you were in there working, had some players, I think, in there, so you're already putting in the hours.
Yeah, I mean, like you say, I'm slightly a bit north on Ben in age, but definitely one of the probably younger coaches in the nation across any level. But if there's one thing that I know how to do, it's work. And if there's another thing that I like to think I know how to do, is football. Soccer to you Americans, football to the English. And that's
football.
Yeah. And that's what it is. I mean, I'm up here, I'm hungry, I'm excited for the opportunity. And I think with what we have, with being able to have some additions and obviously some change, there's a lot of promising things that's going to come from the program.
One thing, I guess, how do you've got to eat an elephant right here, and how do you do that? You do it one bite at a time. Where do you start? What are you working on? Obviously, there's not a lot of kids back yet, maybe trickling in this weekend, working on what that returning roster looks like, and well as recruiting. What are you dipping into first?
Yeah, I mean, I think to be successful in any type of head coaching role, and really any role where you have to manage people, manage different expectations, so on and so forth, you have to have a lot of spinning plates at the same time. And as long as you have good time management, as long as you have good application to the work that you're doing, you can continue to have them to spin, and they spin successfully. I mean, as soon as I applied for the job and I was asked for an interview, I instantly began, watching film of games that went on last fall, breaking down what I saw from players that were potentially returning. And even this morning, I've had some of the guys come into the office. We've met over yesterday and today to sort of just have a conversation, then start to get to know me. But I've also been recruiting. I come from a U19 boys program, which I was coaching. I've already got commits from there where as soon as they knew that the opportunity for me was arise, they were on it. I've got international connections. I have regional connections. I have national connections. So you have to, like you say, one bite at a time, but sometimes it's one bite from lots of different parts of the elephant.
Appreciate you coming up and chatting with us. We'll take our final break before we go. I look forward to talking with you a lot more, and got some spring activities that we look forward to as well. Marcus, welcome to Central, and thanks for talking with us.
Thanks for having me.
29-19, our score at the break. We'll come back.
Experience the thrill of big wins at Wind River Hotel and Casino. From Vegas-style slots to the ultimate table games, Wind River Casino and Hotel is the best place to play and stay for the perfect weekend getaway. Relax and unwind in the Wind River Hotel and delight your taste buds in the Red Willow Restaurant. Play, stay, and win at Wind River Hotel and Casino, Wyoming's premier entertainment experience.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
At Central Wyoming College, discover your path to success. From ag and equine, nursing, business and entrepreneurship, culinary, software development, automotive and welding, cosmetology, to outdoor leadership, agriculture, law enforcement, tribal leadership, CWC has you covered, offering hands-on learning and career-focused programs. Change your future at Central Wyoming College. It's central to your dreams coming true.
No antenna, cable, or satellite connection? No problem. You can now stream Wyoming PBS live at wyomingpbs.org/streaming. Or using the free PBS app on your favorite streaming device. The Wyoming PBS live stream is available on Apple TV, Android TV, Fire TV, Roku, and on many smart TVs. Wyoming PBS, now streaming live.
Myers Gambles is your one-stop shop for furniture, mattresses, and appliances in Lander, Wyoming. We have an unbeatable selection of furniture for your living room, bedroom, and dining room. Plus, we have the latest trends in home furnishings. Our mattresses are comfortable and affordable, and our appliances are built to last. Whether you're looking for a new TV, sofa, or refrigerator, we have the perfect finish, style, and function for your home. Visit us at 420 Main Street in Lander, or check out our website, landergambles.com.
Buzzer welcomes you back into Rustler Gymnasium as we begin the second half. Casper will have the basketball. Schisler, Wada. Also, Zomzed back into the starting position there. Badgie Coley and Marina Concepcion starting the second half for Coach Dwight Ganneri's Casper Thunderbirds. Wilkinson, Ring, Baker, Vergara, and Ballin, the five that will start. Dressed in white, Central, orange numbers. Central across their front. Casper in road grays. Casper in black over red numbers. I'm John Gabrielson alongside Devin Davis. Underneath, Badgie Coley gets wide open on an inbound quick set. Casper scores early, puts it lead back into double figures.
Cut quickly across the paint. Nice play that time.
Ring from distance, no good. Nobody home but Wilkinson puts it off glass and scores. Shot in a long rebound and it just kind of thudded dead off the rim and picked up by Wilkinson, and she puts it in. A much needed, I might say, offensive rebound as well, as that's just the second of the game for Central. Blocked by Wilkinson on Zomzed. She's got her own rebound back, puts it up, missed it. Wilkinson, good defense all the way around for Sophie that time. Vergara, men's game next. And we've talked about the streak of 21 straight by Casper as Wada knocks it away. Ring goes down. Wada gets it back. Nice spin move. Missed it. Vergara gets leveled to the floor. Nothing called. What's going to happen? The referee, the furthest away from the action, calls the foul. It's the right call. It just came 2 seconds late as neither of the down officials called it.
The one that was about 10 foot from her. She got shoved from behind, knocked to the ground. It was pretty obvious.
Well, and in true refereeing fashion, you can never make everybody happy at once, because Dwight Ganneri now giving the official an earful after that. It's a thankless job in the stripes, although they're not in the stripes today, but you get the idea, and I appreciate them doing it. I called the games in high school when one of them, the down official underneath the rim right now, when he was in high school in Lovell, I called games that he played in.
Oh, no way.
Wilkinson is going to be called for a jump ball. 7 seconds on the shot clock. It's going to stay Central basketball on the arrow.
Wada got in there and just put her hand on top of the ball. And nice play that time by Wada.
Thought maybe we'd see a travel call coming in there. 4 seconds. Ring throws it away. Arancha Concepcion up ahead to Marina. 2 minutes gone by. It's still a 10-point game. Wada shovels it off. And scoring it is Concepcion, who wasn't even ready for the pass, I didn't feel like. But she managed to corral it and put it off glass and score it.
A little sloppy on that play, but it still ended up in points.
Casper has won 44 of 48 meetings in the history of these two teams. They've won 21 straight. They've won 24 of the last 25. And on the men's side, it's the 72nd all-time meeting. Casper leading that 55-16. So it's a pretty good streak there, just not as pronounced as the women's streak. Wada out-battles Ballin for it at the midcourt stripe. Extra pass, Concepcion missed the layup, but sister Concepcion comes in, and then Schisler doing what Andy does and burying the triple. Just her second. She's 2 of 7 from the three-point arc. Andy Schisler. I have a friend, as I mentioned, lives in Kersey, Colorado, and very complimentary of both Schisler sisters as Lou Ring snaps nylon on a triple and a quick timeout called by head coach Keith Wyatt.
Isn't that her second, I think, lose the game? She started off with one.
I know she is 1 for 4.
1 for 4.
1 for 4.
I thought she made one to begin with, but both teams getting up and down the floor a lot faster.
Let's go to Northwest College, where you're looking in at a 33-28 lead. Our scoreboard covering up their scoreboard online here, so you can't see their scoreboard, but 34-28 just underway in that ball game at Northwest. Again, Gillette postponed today against LCCC. They'll make that up. Riverton High School postponed today as well, as they were supposed to go to Rock Springs and play, but not going to.
South Pass probably wouldn't be very fun to go over.
No, it was no unnecessary travel. So Western Wyoming came over the pass Thursday, played Central here, stayed the night, then drove to Powell in a snowstorm on Friday when that weather hit yesterday. Stayed in Cody last night and now playing at Northwest today. Casper went home Thursday night after playing in Powell. Did not stay in Cody, but drove home. Spent the next 2 nights at home and then drove to Riverton today from Casper. And like I said, roads have not been favorable. 12 degrees and windy outside currently in Riverton with a fairly chilly wind chill going on. And we're supposed to get negative 17-ish tonight, negative 20-something tomorrow.
Wow. Glad we're inside.
Absolutely. Schisler, back-to-back triples, not going to happen, but Concepcion, a rebound and fouled by Ballin.
I can't help but think what you said earlier about shooters going to shoot, and Andy Schisler just keeps on shooting, and she's made a few of them, but she's just off just a hair today.
You know what, though? If I'm her coach, if she's open, she's taking the shot. No matter. Shoot that thing, because she is a tremendous scorer of the basketball. Concepcion makes it. Got another couple of scorers coming in. Abdul Bashir, he had Auburn and Oklahoma in the house Thursday night in Powell watching.
Wow.
If that gives you an indication of the caliber of player we've got coming in the men's game a little bit later. And then it was Aaron Siebert who scored 33 on Thursday night, because Bashir was held to 9, and then Siebert goes off for 33 in that ball game.
That next game will be a high-scoring one, I think.
Push off by Ring is going to be called an offensive foul and a turnover on Central. Well, and like I said, Oklahoma and Auburn were in the house Thursday watching Abdul Bashir, and he got held to 9 points. He has 7 games over 30-plus this season, but was held to 9 when you have 2 big scouts in the gym. And you don't know if it's like white coat syndrome, when your blood pressure increases when you go to the doctor type thing. But
yeah, that's it.
Wada loses the handle. It goes to the ground, flipped out, and a timeout called by Dwight Gennari. Shot clock at 9. That's a good heads-up play by the veteran coach who has seen a play or two in his day to not only save that possession, but to call a timeout was still time to do something with it with 9 seconds left as well. I think they're going to go media timeout with it too, so we'll take it with them. We'll be back. 6 minutes left. Casper up 14, third quarter.
At Central Wyoming College, your future starts here.
Open mic, fade and camera 2, Q Talent.
Join one of the most in-demand creative and technical careers, new media. Live and work anywhere with your choice of thousands of radio and television stations across the country. Travel the globe as a social media influencer. Join a business marketing team or use your new media skills to start and promote your own business. Wherever your dreams take you, it all begins at CWC. Expect hands-on training in all aspects of media production, including video, audio, social media marketing, and web development. Enjoy learning in a collaborative and inclusive atmosphere. Our small class sizes provide one-on-one attention with our expert instructors. Make your way at Central and start your journey to a rewarding career in new media.
Both teams very pleased with their grade point average in the first semester. Central with a 3.5, I believe. Fall GPA at 3.54 for the Thunderbirds. And I appreciate Coach Macy and Coach Gennari both answering my survey. I send a little survey out to each of the opponent teams, and I just want to know more about their kids and promote their kids. And it'd be fun to follow them in the future as they go on to different places like Schishler at North Texas, who has the ball. You know that Wada is just a freshman, but you know she's probably going to see some offers. She's a very solid guard who just picked up an offensive rebound. Schishler's going to miss that triple.
I was going to say before the break is Luna Wada is just a great quarterback, basically, of this offense.
That ball booted out of bounds by Badgie Coley. Going to see Xenia Fabregas check into the game from Spain. Have not seen Xenia in the ball game at this point. 5.5 left to play, third quarter. Casper and Central, 14-point differential, 9-5 in this quarter, and a foul as Ring goes down. It's going to be on Badgie Coley. No. It is on Adama Badgie-Coley. Second personal foul. Nobody in really any kind of foul trouble as of right now. Badgie-Coley has 2. Central, Ballin, and Trevord each have 2. So really with 15 minutes left, Wilkinson just dribbles it off her leg on some contact. Wada misses but fouled, and she'll go shoot free throws. You're just looking at Barcelona weather.
Yeah.
Is it better than here?
Well, yeah. Only the North Pole is worse, I think.
Exactly.
It's only 40 degrees in Barcelona right now, so.
Wade, a 73% free throw shooter, cannot get the first. Walker's going to check in after this free throw for Central. Wada has 5 points and going to stay at 5 as Ring clears house on the rebound. Walker will have to wait until we get a dead ball to come in.
Also looking at the time-wise, Barcelona's 8 hours ahead of us.
Okay.
So
they already know how this game turns out. Walker comes in for Ballin. Tal Ballin getting some looks. East Coast School. Also Westminster in the Salt Lake area checking out Tal Ballin. Third leading scorer in Region 9. 4 assists per ball game.
Play in the RMAC. Man.
Has scored over 27 times as Rings triple no good. Concepcion out-battles Wilkinson for the rebound. Under the 5-minute mark of the third quarter. Nice move, Badgie-Coley doesn't fall in, but she got a much better attempt at it than I thought after getting battered around a couple of times. Great sportsmanship by Sophie Wilkinson to help her up. How about this, too, by the way? Sophie wants to study animal science, and she played the following sports in high school. Netball, which, did you remember we talked about that? It's like a hoop with no backboard at the free throw line type area.
Okay.
She played netball, canoe polo, like water polo but canoe polo, tennis, and swimming, as well as basketball. Did Sophie Wilkinson in New Zealand.
A well-rounded athlete.
That is, yeah, what, a 5-sport athlete in high school right there. Second one no good by Badgie-Coley as she missed both. She goes down. Is she okay? She is. I thought she might have turned an ankle. She'll get it back on the low block. Spins and misses, and Ring comes in. Casper struggling by Casper standards from the field as Vergara. Quick 15-footer doesn't go in. It's out of bounds. It stays Central. Casper right now 15 of 44, 34%. They have shot 14 more shots than Central, and Central is only 30% shooting right now. So if Central could just raise their percentage a bit, Walker going to try right there. It does. How about that? You ask and you answer.
That she even had number 2 Ciola San Francisco right in her face.
4 minutes left. Third quarter. Central down by 11. Badgie Coley shovels it outside. Triple there, misses. Wilkinson clearing house on another rebound. 4 of 14. Back from 3 for the Thunderbirds. Just got a text from the women's volleyball coach at Casper, one of my favorite people in Regidine volleyball. Angel Sharman is tripled by Vergara, doesn't go. Angel, thanks for saying hello. Hope everything's well with Thunderbird volleyball. Not too well, though. You don't want to be better than Central.
Even though my wife would agree with you, I think Angel's probably one of her favorites, too.
Devin Davis, the husband of our women's volleyball coach, Kim Davis. Shot baseline, still no good. That was volleyballed around. Shot clock got reset to 20.
Too many second shots.
Boy, yeah, and that's exactly right. I think they've had 3 or 4 offensive rebounds this time down the floor, and Badgie Coley can't add another one. What did they get, 4 attempts? Yep. And they've probably missed their last 7 in a row, have Casper. The Walker 3 is 1 out of about the last 6 for Central that have gone down.
Just think, if we can get a bucket here, again, we'll be down to single digits.
This is a team that made 14 threes on the road at Northwest Thursday.
That's hard to believe.
And they're now 4 of 16 from the arc in this ball game. Ring steps inside the three-point line. Ball bounces off of Badgie Coley's leg and out of bounds. And that kind of sums up the Casper day right here. Yet, to show you how good this Casper team is, they still lead by 11 points as not as well as they have not played. Ring, great glove by Wilkinson, fouled underneath by Concepcion. That was a great handle by her to pull that ball in.
And really strong to the basket move by Sophie Wilkinson that time, as she didn't let her, she wasn't going to be denied on that one.
I want to go and watch the replay on that, as a matter of fact, just to watch her glove that one in there. As you see Ring at the top, throws it down low, and look at this catch. His stick.
Yep, she went up there, just barely got it off the tip of her fingers.
Free throw is nothing but the bottom of the net. Missed a couple early. Back at it, Central 3 of 5 from the free throw line. Casper's only 4 of 10 from the free throw line.
Jeez, they're just struggling today.
It's a 10-point game.
Oh, we can't get it down below 10.
Had the 2 free throw opportunity right before the half to do that. Was 10 points at half as well on the triple by Vergara. Oh, that might have been a travel. 2 minutes, 10 seconds left. Shot on the way from 3, rattle it in. Xenia Fabregas from Spain, 5'6" sophomore. First basket in a long time for the Thunderbirds.
Wide open 3-point shot that time.
Wada gets the assist on that triple by Fabregas. Then a throwaway by Central. Up ahead, leading the pack, Badgie Coley. And now Casper using their defense to spur some offense a bit. Going to see Rhea Ukai for the first time. She pulls the warm-up, comes in with 90 seconds left to play in the third on the next dead ball. Vergara dribbles the first 21 seconds of the shot clock. Hands it off to Ring. She'll get a 3 on the way, and that one is an airmail with 3 seconds left on the shot clock. Ukai coming in for Wilkinson. Rhea out of Pay, Kosovo. Career high points is 9. 7 rebounds, a career high for the 6'1 sophomore.
6 sophomores on this CWC team.
Spin with the right hand. Badgie-Coley the board, and the putback doesn't go in. Walker is going to be tied up by Badgie-Coley and fouled by Badgie, who wants thumbs up. She wants to jump and doesn't get it. Instead gets a foul, her third. She is really the only one in any kind of foul trouble. She has 3. Arancha Concepcion has 2. Badgie-Coley is going to come out of the ball game. And honestly, that's good news for Central because Badgie-Coley has kind of been the influence for this team right now.
She's all over the floor.
She has 11 of the 43 right now for Coach Ganeri's team. Central very much in the thick of this, even though it's a 15-point contest right now. Ring up top, Walker. Back to Vergara, steps into a 3, no good. Amadou, who just came into the ball game, goes and gets the rebound. 34 seconds, good ball movement by the Thunderbirds. Wada, turn around underneath, nice play, caught it in the short corner, uses the basket, comes
amazing.
Underneath.
She's got good control of the ball, likes to use the glass. Reverse spin on that.
15 seconds left in the third quarter. Thunderbirds have come alive and have outscored Central 16-9. And it's going to stay that way. On the miss by Ring. Half court, not close. We've played 3 quarters of basketball from Rustler Gym. It's the Thunderbirds 45. It's the Rustlers 28. We'll be back after this timeout for the fourth quarter on Rustler Media.
Well, that sounds like a good idea.
That's extremely exciting.
Absolutely fascinating.
There's something you're doing that's magic.
Hey y'all, my name is Denali Klein. I'm a corporal in the Wyoming Army National Guard. I am a 42 Alpha, which is a human resource specialist. I help soldiers in the Guard be administratively correct. I serve in the Wyoming Army National Guard because I wanted to take full advantage of my benefits, and it is a privilege to serve my community. I am the Cowboy Guard.
45-28 after 3 from Rustler Gymnasium. Casper basketball to begin the final 10. Western Wyoming is leading Northwest by 20 right now. And I think that's rather surprising to me. Casper beat Northwest by 29 the other night. I was really surprised by that score, and I'm kind of surprised by the 20 points. I thought Coach Helen Bolt, moving from Douglas to Northwest, had some things going on in the preseason and was doing well, and kind of getting shown how by the top 2 teams in Region 9 right now.
At home even.
Yeah,
you know?
Casper and West. Yeah, absolutely. You get those 2 powerhouses at home the first 2 games, and it's not going well for Coach Helen Bolt and the Trappers. Ring goes and steals a rebound. Through 3 quarters, Central 27% from the field. Casper 33% from the field. Casper has 19 more shots than Central. Ballin has it tipped away from her. Central with only 2 turnovers in that third quarter, which has helped their situation and why they're somewhat. That one goes well over the top of the rim. Ring comes away with a rebound. All wide open. Wilkinson got away and scores. Zomzed.
Somebody forgot who they were guarding.
Actually, it's
on that one,
Barajas Ruiz, I think, lost her and ended up giving up the easy bucket on the end for Wilkinson down below. Wada didn't even look at a 3 that time as that ball goes over the top, rebounded by Wilkinson. Wada had 5 threes on Thursday night, didn't even look at that wide open 3 she had right there. I think in the motion of the offense, it's like, this is what I do here, and didn't even look for that shot.
Yeah.
Under 9 to play, Central down 15. Ball is knocked away. I'm not a moral victory guy, honestly. But at 15 points right now for Central, given the history of how this has been, this is a moral victory for Central if in case it keeps going on. Vergara, shot clock was down to 1, and Badgie-Coley's going to end up picking it up.
Yeah, I mean, I think at this point in the game, I would agree with you. There is 8 minutes left, and that could change.
The way Casper plays, though, there's a potential that it just doesn't stay as close as it is either. Is that ball going to volleyball around and bounce in for Barajas Ruiz? Vergara to Wilkinson, short corner, battling in on Barajas Ruiz, steps with the left hand, nothing doing there as that one falls out. 17-point Casper advantage.
But you know, the other thing too, John, is, I mean, they're averaging 72 points a game. We're at 47 right now. Defensively, you've got to take some positives from that for sure.
Definitely, as they'll get another turnover. Doesn't drop in. It's been a cold gym for both sides.
Yeah.
Put back by San Francisco. Ball goes to the floor. Badgie-Coley and Ballin. It'll stay Central basketball.
Schisler hasn't really played a whole lot here in the last 8 minutes or so.
Comes out of the game there. Nice pass. Lay it up and in. Good pass by Marina Concepcion. And a quick timeout called with 6:52 left to play. I have put my... don't have it listed here for some reason here, as I have put together some record books, and I just have to find them right now because I was going to read you the last several scores of these teams and how they have gone historically, but unfortunately, at the moment, I am unprepared to bring you that. But like I said, now it's a 21-point game in favor of Casper at 6:52 left.
And that shows you what this Casper team is like. I mean, it was a 10-point game just a couple of minutes ago. Double that like nothing.
Well, and two things. You know, Central, I don't think, has played stellar either. It's not like Central's playing really well to keep them in this. They have not played, I don't think, what they would call their best basketball either. And yet we're hanging around because Casper wasn't playing their best at the same time. But Casper picking it up a little bit now. Kansas City leading Texas, second quarter of that ball game, 6-3. And the Wyoming Cowboys had made it a little bit better of a game against Colorado State, as it's 53-44 in that ball game. Right now, midway through the second half of that game. Badgie-Coley with a steal. And I think Badgie-Coley playing pretty consistent has really helped Casper today. She's been one of that has played, I think, very consistent basketball. Nice take and a basket.
She's all over the floor, you know, from on both ends of the floor, offensively, defensively. She has a lot of rebounds, created a lot of turnovers.
There's another one there as Central turns it over. Liberal can't handle the pass as it went errant from the thrower. Going to see Estela Bayo Sancho check into the game. She is from Zaragoza, Spain. Estela, 5'8" freshman, checks in for Vergara. There's Laura Liberal from Spain as well, 5'5" freshman, wearing number 3 for Central. along with Tervort, Ring, and Walker. Bagicoli got size advantage, works in on Liberal and puts it off glass and in the basket.
Yeah, she's just really aggressive, always going to the basket.
Yeah, Bagicoli at 5'10" had a pretty good advantage over Lauda at 5'7" and physical as that ball gets knocked into the backcourt. And it's going to be wrestled away by Liberal. Shot clock stays at 10, and Tervort and Bagicoli go to the ground. Referees conferring. And it's going to be a foul on Tiff Tervort on the push, and it will be Casper basketball out of bounds. Fabregas shot doesn't go in, but an offensive rebound for Casper. They've had a plethora of those today. That was offensive rebound number 17. Ball gets knocked off the leg. Liberal picks it up. Lauda stuffed and taken away by Concepcion Marina with a stuffed block and a steal. Left-hand layup is no good by Olivia Ogston, who has checked into the ball game. She wants to foul. It's getting a little physical with a 25-point differential. And then a foul underneath either Walker or Tervort. It's going to be on Katie Walker. And it's going to send Barajas Ruiz to the line. Baker and Lincoln coming in. Two Fremont County products. Kiera Lincoln out of Lander Valley High School. Maren Baker out of Du Bois. One of the top scorers in all classes her senior year over her career. She wrote on her survey her very first high school basket was a half-court buzzer beater. How about that? A half-court buzzer beater was your first high school basket.
It's all downhill from there.
As a freshman. And quick sub back in to Zomzed as two free throws go down. 27-point Casper lead, their biggest with 5 minutes left to play in the ball game.
You know, the Thunderbirds really have a pretty deep bench, too. They shuffle people in and out. You can't hardly even tell.
Yeah, it didn't fall off a lot. Baker, 5 count was on. Lincoln hands it back to Tervort. Kiera for 3. Get in there. Doesn't happen. Baker, though, a nice offensive rebound. Her 3 is up. Short. Tervort, another rebound. Ukai to Bayo Sancho. Triple is no good. How about another offensive rebound? Tervort diving for it. Is going to get a foul call. Concepcion going to add injury to insult here as she really kind of got her left arm tweaked in the huddle down there. And a foul is going to be administered to her on this loose ball.
CWC team's not giving up, that's for sure, as they were scrambling for every rebound, every loose ball.
Well, we were going to get some free throws, and I could show you that replay there on how she hurt her arm, but she's going to stay in the ball game. Lincoln spinning, baseline, back out to Tervort. Tiff in traffic, spins, fires for 8, missed it. Concepcion with a rebound, dribbling with that hurt arm. She's all right. Under 4 to play, high post. Oh, wide open, good ball movement, good find. Bad shot, good rebound, Tervort.
Offense?
Nope, it's going to go against Zomzed. He pointed the wrong way. It should be Central basketball. Who did he give the foul?
He went on the offense.
Clear away from the ball. He gave it to Ukai. I didn't think she was in the area code of that play, TBH, but layup no good. Ukai had it, lost it. Tervort ends up with it. Tiff through traffic. Concepcion ends up with it. Ends up getting thrown in the backcourt. I'm going to real quick take you to this replay here as you can watch. She gets her arm tied up in the middle of that. That's where she went down.
Rustlers are stuck on 30 here. Sean, we need to get a bucket here.
It has been a while. Off glass, Zomzed is good.
Another steal that time. Good pass.
Central hasn't scored since the 9:16 mark.
Okay.
5 minutes and 15 seconds that Central has
put up a lot of shots.
Not scored in this ball
Just
game.
haven't had one fall.
24% from the field, and they have shot 20 less shots than Casper. Baker's triple skims off. I think they have just decided to forego the fourth quarter media timeout with 2.5 left. Those of you watching for men's basketball, we're going to stop this stream. There's another stream in the holding tank ready to go that says upcoming with the men's logos on it. You'll be able to click on that at the conclusion of this game as Ukai gets the defensive rebound. We'll give you a quick post-game show as Tervort gets the first basket in almost 7 minutes of play for Central. A little over 7 minutes, the drought in the fourth quarter. Baker gets the foul. Central is, well, each team has committed 11 fouls in this ball game total. Coach Canary coaching from the bench. Gonna miss seeing him on the sideline, as he has been a great ambassador of women's basketball in Region 9 and Casper College in his tenure of 17 years at Sweet Erickson Thunderbird Gym. Make way for Nate Macy, his assistant on the bench, who will be his head coach next year, as Baker gets fouled and late whistle. Concepcion will get the call. 8:25 left in Laramie. Colorado State leading UW by 11, 57-46 in that ball game. 7 minutes left in the first half. Kansas City leading Houston 6-3. Baker free throw on the way is good. And 5 minutes left in Powell and Western Wyoming with a 21-point lead on the home team, Northwest College. Baker gets both. First points of the game for Marin. 95 seconds remaining in the contest. Casper going to go to 15-5. Nice little floater, Concepcion. Badgie Coley's 15 points leads all scorers for either team. Espy had 10 points in the first half and has not scored in the second half. Blue Ring 7 points, 8 rebounds tonight. Lincoln in traffic, steps through, puts it up. It's going to fall, be put back in Lincoln's hands, and she'll score.
Nice save that time by Tiff Tervort.
Kiara Lincoln from Lander Valley High School with a basket. We're under a minute left to play in the ball game. Spin, Zomzed trying to look for double digits, can't. Rebound by Amadou and a basket. Shot clock did not go with 42 seconds left to play in the ball game. Casper, as I mentioned, going to go to 15-5, more importantly 2-0 in Region 9 play. Central will drop to 0-2 on the home floor in Region 9 play and 5-15 overall on the basketball season. Final 34 seconds playing out in this one. Another triple goes short. Central, they got what they wanted out of the opponent, and that was not a great game out of the opponent. and yet could not make it happen on their side to overcome that. You know, sometimes they say it's going to take a great game by us and not a great game by them, and I think that's what you would have said coming into this for Central to win, and they got what they wanted on the Casper behalf.
That's true.
As they're going to be held 9 points below their average, but they're going to win.
And it could not capitalize on our end. You know, they're
going to win by nearly 30 as a result. 63-36 your final as Casper, again, 15-5 now, 2-0, 8 wins straight for Coach Dwight Gennari. And they go to 5-2 away from home. Central 5-15, 0-2 overall, second loss in a row, and go to 4-9 at home. Bailey Enterprises postgame show quickly after this timeout. You've been watching Rustler Basketball on Rustler Media.
Fremont Therapy Group has been a proud supporter of Wyoming athletes for over 25 years, providing highly trained clinicians to treat athletes and their families one-on-one. Locally owned by therapists, Fremont values commitment to professionalism, expertise, and community. Our services include hand therapy, orthopedic therapy, pre- and post-rehab, and aquatic therapy, and more. Set up an appointment today in Lander, Riverton, Green River, Rock Springs, Saratoga, or Rollins. FremontTherapyGroup.com.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
Hey, grab me one too.
Living well isn't just about things. It's about the things that matter. Your family, your friends, and your health. For decades, Sage West Healthcare has been committed to improving the health and care of our communities. Today, we're investing more in our communities, in our people, in advanced medical technologies, and in specialized facilities, so access to better care is close to you and the things that matter most. Sage West Healthcare. Be well, live well. That's why we're here.
Welcome to Bailey Tire and Auto Service, your local tire and auto repair specialist in Riverton and Lander. Say no to endless online tire listings and experience the convenience of local service. With unbeatable prices and top quality tires, we're here to change the game. Quality service and expert staff ensure you always get the right fit for your car. Choose local, choose Bailey Tire and Auto, where your satisfaction hits the road.
Welcome back to Rustler Jim. Final score on the Fremont Chevy scoreboard. Casper 63, Central 36. And let's take a look at how the stats got that way. Casper would shoot 26 of 71, 36%, 5 of 20 from the arc, 6 of 12 from the free throw line, 10 turnovers, and 31 points off of Central's 24 turnovers. To just 3 points of Central on their turnover. Central 12 of 51, 20 less shots than Casper, and 25%. 5 of 32. Shot 32 threes, and I give credit to Casper's defense for pushing them out and saying, hey, if you want to beat us from the three-point line, then that's what we're going to let you do today.
Yeah, that just killed us, that scoring drought we went on. It was just at the worst time where we almost had it down to a single-digit lead and then just kind of went flat.
5 of 8 from the free throw line in the ball game. Casper out-rebounded Central 42-33, including 17 offensive rebounds in the ball game. Scoring-wise, leading the way was Dama Bajikoli. She had 15 with 13 rebounds. in this ball game.
She's not a big gal at all, but she just has a nose for the basketball.
Could be why Florida International is wanting her to play down there
right.
for sure. Andy Schisler had 7 tonight, struggling 2 of 12 from the field, just 2 of 9 from the arc, 5 rebounds. Kenga Zomzed had 9 points, 7 points for Luna Weda, going 1 for 3 from the three-point line. Barajas Ruiz and Concepcion with 4. Marina Concepcion had 8. Xenia Fabregas had 5. 2 points apiece for Amadou and San Francisco in the ballgame. For Central, SB Vergara led the way, 10 points, 6 rebounds. All 10 points came in the first half of this ballgame. 7 points, 8 rebounds for Lou Ring. And how about 5 points, 10 rebounds for Sophie Wilkinson in the ball game today as well. Tal Ball and Central's leading scorer held to just 2 points today, 1 of 6 from the from the field. So concentrated defensive effort from Coach Ganeri's team, keeping Tal Ball off of the scoreboard today.
Yeah, she didn't get a lot of good looks in the game and just couldn't score many points today.
Final stats in this one: big stat, 63-36. Casper defeats Central Wyoming College. Stay with us. If you are watching online, you'll need to go to the other. We're going to stop this stream as soon as I get down to the control room. We're going to stop this stream, and I'll start the men's stream while I'm down there. So make the change and check you out on the other side of that. Final score again, 63-36. Big thanks to Noah Marshall, our camera operator. For Devin Davis, I'm John Gabrielson. Casper wins at 63-36.